All right, in this video we're going to be taking a look at what the pseudocode reference refers to when we're doing a remove command, and it removes from a list at a certain spot in that list. So the syntax here is the remove, and then we have the list that we're going to remove from and the spot in that list where we're going to take the element out. And after it removes it, what it's going to do is anything that was to the right of it, it's just going to shift it down in that list, and the list size will be one less than what it was originally. All right, so let's go ahead and see what that looks like in Snap and in Python. So remember, in Snap, as well as the pseudocode reference guide, the index starts counting at 1 and increments up into the length of the list. So here I have an index of 2. That's going to target this green right here. So I've got the list of red, green, blue, and yellow. I've got my index set to 2. And so when I reference, I'm going to, in Snap, I'm going to use the delete command. And I'll delete at a specific index of a specific list. So I of a list is going to be 2 of this list of colors up here. So when I click the delete I of a list, you're going to see that the green has disappeared and everything else shifts up. And so now you just have a list of length 3, and you've got the 3 colors in that list. In Python, it's very similar. So I'm going to go ahead and run this cell, and we'll get the list for us. I've selected a variable called I, and I'm assigning it the value of 1. Remember, 1 would represent the green element in this list, because in Python we start counting at 0. So if you're used to using Python, just please remember, when you start working with list in the pseudocode, the counting starts at 1 instead of 0. So you have to remember to make that transition. So 0, 1 would still be the green element. It's a method as part of a list. So I'm going to name the list, use the dot command. The method is called pop. And then I tell it what element, the index of what element I want to pop. Now, interestingly enough, when I run this cell, it's going to tell me what thing it's removing. So Python, this actual method call will actually return the thing that you're actually pulling out of the list. But if we go and we look at the list, you'll see that the list is now missing that green color and everything else slid down. So this was examples in Snap and Python of how to apply the remove command, and so I hope you found this information useful.